London, May 1536. The air is heavy with rumor, tension, and the quiet dread of a nation that watches its queen fall from grace. Behind the cold walls of the Tower of London, Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, waits for her fate. Once crowned in triumph, now she prepares for death. Anne Boleyn's rise had been nothing short of astonishing. The daughter of a courtier, she captured Henry VIII's heart, compelling him to break with the Catholic Church and declare himself supreme head of the Church of England. For years, Anne was the very center of Henry's universe. But by the spring of 1536, their marriage was unraveling. Anne had failed to give Henry the one thing he most desired, a living male heir. Their daughter Elizabeth was a healthy, bright child, but in the eyes of the king and of the dynasty, she was not enough. Court factions swirled, enemies whispered, and Henry's roving eye had settled on Jane Seymour, one of Anne's own ladies-in-waiting. By April, the trap was already closing. Thomas Cromwell, the king's ruthless minister, began to gather charges of adultery, incest, and treason against the queen. The accusations were staggering, shocking, and almost certainly fabricated. But in Henry's England, evidence was secondary to power. On May 2nd, 1536, Anne was arrested at Greenwich Palace. She was brought by boat to the Tower of London, the very place where she had once celebrated her coronation just 3 years earlier. Witnesses described her composure as extraordinary. When she first entered the tower, she fell to her knees, declaring, "O Lord, help me, as I am guiltless of the things whereof I am accused." But behind her courage was despair. She knew well the fate of those who fell from Henry's favor. The tower's cold stone walls became her world, guarded by soldiers who watched every move, while Cromwell's agents continued to collect confessions and forced testimony. On May 15th, Anne was brought to trial in the Tower's Great Hall, before a jury of peers that included her own uncle, the Duke of Norfolk. The charges were read: